Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Robby dated Tory instead of Sam during the events of Cobra Kai Season 2? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai Season 2 would still happen. Daniel would still open Miyagi to the public, and Robby and Sam would be his first students. Cobra Kai and Miyagi would still have a rivalry. Tory would still move to the valley in this timeline, and she would still join Cobra Kai. But in this timeline, Tory wouldn't have an interest in Miguel. Daniel would still go to the country club, and he would try to get more students for Miyagi. Those events would stay the same. Aisha and Tory would still be there. Tory would still steal the vodka from the bar. But in this timeline, Robby would see her do this. Robby and Tory would see each other, but Robby wouldn't say anything, and those events would carry on. Robby would continue training at Miyagi, and Tory would continue training at Cobra Kai. Season 2 would carry on. Dimitri would still join Miyagi in this timeline, and Hawk would still find out. So Hawk would still confront Dimitri at the mall, and the mall fight would still happen, and Miyagi would still win. Those events would carry on. Without Tory, Miguel would still send Sam the video that he made, but Sam still wouldn't want to forgive Miguel. Robby would be at the skate park, and Tory would be in the area. She would recognize Robby skating, so Tory would go up to Robby, and she would thank him for not telling on her for stealing the vodka. Robby and Tory would start to get along, and they would spend the whole day together. Tory would take Robby to the same park that she took Miguel in the original timeline, and those events would stay the same. Robby and Tory would start dating, and much like in the original timeline, Hawk and a couple other Cobras would still trash Miyagi and steal the Medal of Honor. Robby would find out that Tory was in Cobra Kai, and Tory would find out that Robby was in Miyagi. They would know that their dojos were enemies, so they would choose to keep their relationship a secret. Season 2 would continue. The fight at Coyote Creek would still happen, and Miguel would still fight Hawk, and he would take back the Medal of Honor. So in this timeline, Miguel would return the Medal of Honor to Sam, and he would apologize for what he did. Sam would see that Miguel had changed, so Sam would forgive Miguel in this timeline, and Sam and Miguel would start to get back together. Sam and Miguel would go to the 80s night at the roller rink, and they would be surprised to find Robby and Tory. Sam and Tory still wouldn't get along, but Robby would say that Tory was a good person, and he would want Tory and Sam to get along, and he would also ask Sam not to tell Daniel. The night would continue, and it would be pretty uneventful. Moon's party would still happen. Cobra Kai and Miyagi would be there, but they would keep to themselves. Only Sam, Miguel, and Aisha would interact, and Robby and Tory would hang out in secret. The night would continue. Hawk would see Robby and Tory together, and he would call them out. He would call Tory a traitor. Tory would try defending Robby, but this is when Miguel would step in, and he would defend Tory and Robby. He would say that the rivalry between Cobra Kai and Miyagi needed to end, but Hawk wouldn't want to hear it. He would think that Miguel had gone soft. This is when the police would still arrive, and everyone would go their separate ways. Sam and Robby would still go to Sam's house, and the next day, some of the Cobra Kai and Miyagi students would start to get along, but Hawk wouldn't be happy. He would still see Miyagi as the enemy. The school fight wouldn't happen in this timeline. Miyagi and Cobra Kai wouldn't see each other as enemies, and much like in the original timeline, Kreese would still come back and retake Cobra Kai as his own. And that is where I'm going to end part 1. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Robby dated Tory instead of Sam during the events of Cobra Kai Season 2? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.